Hello, and welcome to Industry Insights. My name is David Lennick, and I'm the Associate Legal Editor at Trusted Estates. Joining me today is Richard M. Del Monte, President of the Del Monte Group. Welcome, Richard.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Richard, you've spoken about the crucial issues that affluent families are ignoring when they do their estate planning. What are these issues, and what are families and their advisors missing?
That's a great question, David. So when mom and dad in an affluent family go to start their estate planning, they'll go down to their attorney, their estate planning attorney, and they'll typically draft wills and trusts and maybe some more sophisticated documents if they want to save taxes or something like that. Then they go home and there's that gnawing feeling in their souls where they're wondering what exactly is going to happen with this money once our kids get it. That hasn't been addressed by the estate planning. And they have reason to worry because there's some really important studies that have shown that in affluent families, 70% of the time, there's a failure that the estates will fail after the time when they transition to the kids. That's a huge number of failures. And the reason is because there's twofold. One is because the families will either spend down all the money, or the relationships in the family will just be laid to waste by the money. And so we've all seen it. We've seen situations where the kids act like lottery winners. You know, they spend all the money down and there's nothing left, and they can't spend it fast enough. They're buying faster cars, bigger houses, making ridiculous investments. And then the other thing is when you see them fighting with each other over ridiculous things, or if somebody got something more than the other one, and they end up either not speaking to each other or they end up in court suing each other. It happens all the time. So there are two causes to that, and they have nothing to do with poor planning that's done by the attorneys or any of the other people in the traditional estate planning world. The 60% of the failures that occur are because of a lack of communication and trust within the family unit, and another 25% are due to a failure to prepare the heirs for the roles and responsibilities they're going to have. So if you think about the traditional estate planning world, where is that happening? It doesn't happen anywhere. They're not doing that with any wills and trusts or anything. And because that's missed, you have all these failures happening. So our firm, we've got a four-step process that addresses those particular issues. We work with the families to build communication and trust within the family, between the generations and among the siblings. We give them opportunities to work together on projects that are important to the family. We give them leadership opportunities in the family so they can practice leading when it doesn't matter so much, but they're still on issues that are important to the family. But it's not crucial if they make mistakes. You can't expect a Super Bowl team to win if they haven't been practicing. So how can you expect a family to succeed if you pass on wealth to them and they've never practiced on the field? So we give them that level of practice in advance, and it completely changes the outcomes for the families.
Thank you for your insight, Richard.
Thank you.
For more information, visit wealthmanagement.com.